I think Modern Family manages something that not many shows accomplish, which is a near perfect final season. Let me explain. The final season for any kind of show is tough to get right, but I think it is especially tough for sitcoms, which is why I think Modern Family's success is so impressive. By the way, full disclosure, I'm a huge Modern Family fan. It's my second favourite sitcom after Friends, so you are going to have a biased view here of the final season. But to be honest, who is a final season for, if not for the fans? Let's be real. And where Friends, in my opinion, nailed the final episode, Modern Family nailed the final season. The 18-episode long final season was well crafted and perfectly rewarded the show's fans. The thing I most love about this final season is its pacing. I know that sounds weird to say, but hear me out. We've seen in the past when sitcoms can get the pacing of the final season wrong. In my opinion, How I Met Your Mother's final season wasn't painfully slow, but the pacing of the whole season led to an incredibly rushed and jam-packed season finale. The episodes leading up to the season finale took place over a weekend, and then the season finale took place over, like, 20 years. Modern Family's finale suffered no such fate. This is perhaps illustrated by how well the writers set up each of the characters' post-show futures, is sort of what I'm calling it. Like, what are they going on to after the show finishes? They start laying the groundwork early, so it's not a mad dash in the season finale to explain what all the characters are going to go off and do. For example, Cam's coaching... Oh, there will be spoilers throughout this video, as I'm sure you could imagine. For example, Cam's coaching... There's a pigeon out on the roof, and I want it to go away because it's really distracting. Please leave. Or not. For example, Cam's coaching opportunity in Missouri is introduced back in episode 6. Manny's year-long around-the-world cruise is introduced back in episode 12. Alex's new job is introduced in episode 15. And Gloria's future in real estate is established all the way back in episode 2. You can tell going into this season that it was the last, and I think that's crucial to a successful final season. The second reason I love this season so much is it throws in what I can best describe as spiritual successors to some of the show's most beloved episodes. For most American sitcoms, episodes surrounding certain holidays are a cornerstone of any season. And they are often some of the best episodes, and Modern Family is no different. Think about all the Friends Thanksgiving episodes, or Brooklyn Nine-Nine's Halloween episodes, or Ted Lasso's Christmas episode, which is incredible, by the way, if you haven't seen it. Both Ted Lasso and that episode. Each of the 3 holidays I just mentioned, Modern Family dives into as well. And in the final season, we literally get episodes titled The Last Halloween, The Last Thanksgiving, and The Last Christmas. It's one final chance to spend the holidays with this iconic TV family. And we can't talk about spiritual successors to episodes without talking about perhaps Modern Family's highest rated and best episode, Vegas. In the 5th season, the show took a trip to Vegas and created this comedy of errors inspired episode that instantly became an iconic episode for the show. This episode had all the characters going off in their own little plots, and then it all comes crashing down together at the end. It's TV gold. It is a great episode, and the final season of the show wouldn't be complete without a sequel to that episode. And a sequel we got, and it was called The Prescott. Set in Alex's new swanky apartment building, we are gifted to a glorious follow-up to the Las Vegas episode. We even have Stephen Merchant reprising his role as Higgins, the butler from the Las Vegas episode. It is intentionally obvious that it is a spiritual successor, and throw in some random cameos from David Beckham and Courtney Cox, and you got yourself a great Modern Family episode. But Las Vegas wasn't the only place the show traveled to. The show has episodes shot in Hawaii and Florida and Australia and some other places that obviously weren't in a studio in LA. In the final season, the show heads to Paris, which was probably just an excuse to have one more trip on the 20th Century Fox credit card. The usual shenanigans ensue, but what I want to focus on is this weird sort of montage at the end when the credits are rolling. The best way I can describe it is it feels like it's sort of behind the scenes footage, just shot on someone's phone while they were filming in Paris. It's almost as if the show is breaking that fourth wall and saying, yes, we know it's a show, they know it's a show, and it's coming to an end, so just enjoy this sweet bit of footage of the cast being themselves and just having a nice time together. It is a fun episode, and that ending just really is the cherry on the top. Sadly, I think the weakest part of this season is the season finale itself. Part 1 is good, I just wished and hoped that part 2 was better. It wasn't that there was anything particularly wrong with the episode, but I did find some of the storylines in that final episode a little weak. It wasn't that they were necessarily bad, it was just that this is the season finale. This is prime real estate on television, and every minute of it should be gold. Is that a too high a standard to hold showrunners? Maybe, yes. But to be fair, Friends did it and crushed it. I know that's like, well, it was Friends, of course they crushed it, or maybe it's just hindsight. Anyway, I just wish it was better. Also, come to think of it, Scrubs crushed it as well. Their season finale was great. And I'm talking about the one where JD leaves, not the season afterwards. Modern Family, in my opinion, sadly, did not crush it. I thought Cam and Gloria's subplot of Cam having written the heartfelt note was a bit weird and didn't really land for me, and the other plot of Alex, Haley and Luke recreating the Woofy CD of the dog, I mean, it was fine. But like, again, this is prime real estate. This is finale territory. And I understand how hard it is to write a finale, and you cannot please everyone. And I just had ridiculously high expectations for this season finale because I loved the show so much. To give it some credit, there is a lot that I enjoyed about this finale as well. I did really like how low-key it was. I think a lot of sitcoms save a huge dramatic moment for the season finale, but Modern Family opted to take a different route. The finale was just one last chance to spend some time with these characters before they all moved on to the next chapters of their lives. It's a great show, and I'm sure you probably agree with me because I don't think anybody who didn't think Modern Family was a great show would still be watching this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments about a favourite Modern Family moment or a favourite character. I'd love to hear all about it. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next video.